So Tanner and I were just talking about injuries, why they happen, what we do about them, and we thought it'd be really helpful for you guys to get an understanding of how we see injuries. So Tanner, why don't you kind of start us off and get people into where we were at?
Yeah, the biggest thing that I want to put out there from the very beginning is just a general statement that applies to training, all training, is that you can only improve from the shit that you can actually recover from. Yeah, so just my own personal experience, having gone through a pretty debilitating injury, trying to pinpoint why it happened. What was the cause of this? And I can remember a handful of things that I was doing when I was feeling pain, and for a long time blaming those things for the reason why that injury came about.
I was thinking of this thing called recency bias. It happens a lot in business, but it happens a lot with physical stuff, which is like someone comes to the gym, they're not trying to harm their body in any way. So they've got no idea that this stuff is happening in the background, but they're yo-yo dieting for 20 years. They're overweight. They're underslept, undernourished. The food they eat doesn't nourish their body. They've been running or jogging or boot camping or whatever, and they come to CrossFit. And then 20 days into the exercise routine, they do a box jump and they hurt themselves. And then they go to the doctor, and the doctor doesn't know their whole history and doesn't explore their whole history. And the doctor tells them CrossFit hurt you. And that's called recency bias. It's you take the most recent event that happens right before the injury and you attribute all the blame for that injury to that thing, when the truth is, if you were already sleeping 5 hours a night or having poor quality sleep because you're watching TV at night, and then you're also eating Carl's Jr. or you're not cooking your own meals at home, whatever it is, man, it could be anything in between, and you've got high stress from work, and then you come in and try to exercise your bad weight off, which is a good thing. You end up hurt, and then you end up blaming the thing most recently before it. And that's just not the way